Can we eat with you? The little twin girls asked. The single dad's heart broke hearing their words. The rain had just started when Daniel, a tired single dad, pushed open the rusty door of the small roadside diner. His 8-year-old son Evan clung to his jacket, soaked from the walk home. It had been a long day, double shifts at the auto shop, bills piling up, and a feeling of exhaustion that never seemed to fade. Daniel wasn't expecting anything unusual tonight. But fate had other plans. Just as Daniel pulled out a chair for Evan, he heard tiny footsteps and then a small, hesitant voice, "Excuse me, can we eat with you?" Daniel turned. Standing there were two identical little girls, no older than 6, thin, shivering, their dresses damp from the rain. Their big brown eyes were full of hope, but something else too: hunger, fear, loneliness. Behind them stood a woman, pale, embarrassed, clearly their mother. Her clothes were worn, her posture protective. "I'm so sorry," she whispered. "They saw you coming in and they haven't eaten since yesterday. I told them not to bother anyone." The twins looked up again. "We don't need much, we just want to sit with people who look happy." Something shattered inside Daniel. Happy if only they knew. The unexpected dinner. Daniel swallowed the lump in his throat. "Of course," he said softly. "Sit with us." The girls rushed to the booth as if they'd been invited to a royal feast. Evan scooted over happily, handing them napkins and menus like they were old friends. The mother remained standing, shaking her head. "No, no, we can't pay. I can wait outside." "Ma'am," Daniel interrupted calmly, "please sit. You're safe here." Her eyes filled with tears, but she finally slid into the booth. Daniel ordered food for all of them, the largest plates the diner offered. When the meals arrived, the twins ate like they hadn't seen food in days. Evan shared his fries with them, making silly faces to keep them laughing. For the first time in weeks, Daniel's cramped heart loosened. When the girls finally slowed down, Daniel cleared his throat. "So, what happened?" The woman exhaled shakily. Her name was Maya. A month ago, she lost her housekeeping job when her employer moved abroad. With no family, no savings, and 2 daughters to feed, she sold whatever she could just to keep the girls warm. Last night was the first night they slept in a bus station shelter. "I'm trying," she said, trembling. "I just want my girls to feel normal for a moment." One of the twins looked up and whispered, "Mommy cries when she thinks we're asleep." Maya covered her mouth, mortified. Daniel's chest tightened again, this time with something sharper than sadness. A memory flashed in his mind, his late wife whispering to him during her last hospital night, "Promise me you'll always help people who look like they're carrying the kind of weight I carried." He'd forgotten that promise. Until tonight. The twist that changed 3 lives. Daniel stood suddenly. "Come with me," he said. Maya shook her head. "We can't impose." "You're not." He walked them to his old beat-up truck. A few blocks down was a small apartment building, his building. "You can stay in the empty unit next door," he said. "It's not fancy, but it's warm and safe. I'll cover the first 2 months' rent. After that, we'll figure it out." Maya froze, unable to process it. The twins ran to explore the space: a single room, a tiny kitchenette, an old sofa. But to them, it was a castle. Maya tried to kneel to thank him, but Daniel helped her up. "You'd do the same for me," he said. Her voice broke. "No one ever has." A light at the end of the month. Over the next weeks, Maya helped around Daniel's building, cleaning, organizing, even fixing a few things Daniel didn't have time for. One day, his landlord stopped by and noticed her hard work. Within minutes, he offered her a permanent job as the building's caretaker with a salary, a contract, and the very apartment she was staying in. Maya cried in the hallway, the twins hugging her legs. Daniel smiled from the stairs. Evan whispered proudly, "Dad, you helped save them." Daniel placed a hand on his son's shoulder. "No, buddy, they saved us too." Weeks later, the diner owner asked Daniel what changed, why he suddenly looked happier, lighter. Daniel chuckled. "Because two hungry little girls walked up to me one night and asked the simplest question." He smiled softly. "Can we eat with you?" A question that became a miracle. A dinner that became a lifeline. A moment that became a family's second chance. Because sometimes, kindness isn't about having much. It's about giving anyway.